Hello friends, how you doing today? It's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. Welcome to my channel. So I hope everybody's having a good day. I have finished a project today that I wanted to share. These are some journals, some traveler's notebooks. So I've been finishing these up today and trying to clean up my craft room from, my supplies that I had out to work on this. And then some thrifted items from like a month ago. So before this video, I have a thrifted treasures video, and I have a few more stacks here to go through, at least 3, because some of them are kind of a big stack, so I don't know, I kind of play that by ear as to time. But anyway, let's just get started on this. This is my design team project for Shabby Dabby Doo Dah, and it was really fun because of the kits I used. I used 2 kits, and the kits are called the Marvelous Men and Fabulous Fall, and they were really cool. And I kind of used those because a Fabulous Fall is obvious, it is fall, but it's not pumpkins and things like that. It's more neutral colors, which I really liked. And then the Marvelous Men was also in that same color range, I felt. So, and it was something different, So, and I kind of tried to make these a little bit, as much as I could, gender neutral. So it could be for, a man or a woman. So I'll just get started to show you what I did here. Technically I made 5 journals, but I made 2 traveler's notebooks. And this is going to be a separate little mini journal, and then I made 2 little other mini journals to go along with these 2. So these will go, these will be a package deal. This one with this one, this one with this one, or whatever, and then this will be separate in my shop, and they're not in my shop yet. I probably will get them in there sometime tonight after this video. I usually try to do it before, but just running out of time today, so I thought I'd go ahead and do the video now, and then list them in my shop later tonight. But let me just get started on the flip through, so I don't just just sit here and look at nothing. And so we'll do this one first. So they're standard traveler's notebook size, and so that is 8 1/4 by 4 1/4. They are tied together with some of the same fabric I used on the outside and the inside of the covers and throughout the journal. And I just tied it like this, like I said, making it kind of gender neutral. Didn't even tie a bow, and it's kind of just got a tight knot here, and I thought that looked neat. And so I tried not to make it too frilly. So just that red fabric just went together so well with these kits. So what I did on the front is just some layering of pieces and ephemera from the kit that I thought were really neat and looked pretty. And they are stitched around and put on the front here. And then I have this really pretty burgundy fabric. And this one is, the fabric is straight stitched around the whole front cover. And then this is bound with black wax cord. And then as we open up, we have like a pocket type, or a tuck spot type pocket here with a piece of ephemera. And this is an owl. And then also the inside cover is lined with that same fabric. So you can see it is also, I got everything together and did 1 stitch all the way around to stitch everything together. So I didn't have, a lot of different stitches everywhere. Just this the 2 layers, and it's got cardstock in between. And then this I also got on there and then stitched it all on with 1 stitch all the way around. So it came out really, really nice. Kind of tailored looking, So in the front little pocket here, I've got some of all this ephemera. These 2 kits had just tons of ephemera in it. So I'm going to I'll show you the extra, and I'm going to divide that among the 3 journals, and that will be part of the little surprise gift, or goodie bags that I send along with these journals. But this is a pretty little journaling tag that was from the kit, and then this is too a tag from the kit. Aren't these cool? They look so original. in there from the kit, and just backed with cardstock, and got some, I had some little scrap embroidery pieces laying here, so I just used those as my little ties, and that's a little green one there. And I thought that was pretty. And this is actually an Old Maid card, I believe, that I put in here. So a vintage Old Maid card. So that is tucked in there too for fun. And so all the decorated pages like this, I will tell you, are from the kit, from the two kits. So I won't say every time that this is from a kit. You'll just know when you see a decorated page like this, that is from the kit. Okay? And then so as we turn over here, I like this too as the first page. It had a nice contrast between the burgundy and the yellow. And I just thought that looked really pretty. And then here I have a pocket on this side of the page with a pretty piece there. And then this is a picture and a tag from the kit, those two pieces. And then this is from my own stash of little ephemera that I make. And no, this one's from the kit. I did put some that I make in here, but this is not. This is from the kit. Anything you see with the clock on it, that clock, the clock throughout here is from the kit. So those, and I did avocado dye that on the back. So those came out really cute, and they can be used for collage or, you know, journaling spots or whatever you want to use them for. Here in this page, this is my Rit dye paper that I've been doing. So I've got a piece here with a pocket and a little label right here from the kit. And then these pieces are from the kit too. Little journaling cards and a tag. Really neat. So those are just tucked right in here. And then I've got some fabric tabs in here that is the same fabric, you know, that I used up here. I've got the first one right here. And then on that I have a little bulb pin with a little charm that is an elephant. Super cute, right? I thought that went really well in here. And then as we turn, I put a card in here. This is a vintage card that it was like the cards that fold, you know. They're like papery and they fold anyway. So I put it in here as a page and then sewed it right here, zigzag stitched up the side so that I could make pockets. So there's a pocket right here. And in this first pocket here, I have a little picture from the kit. All these pictures of men are from the Marvelous Men. They're, you know, look like old vintage pictures, and I think they look really cool. I did some rubber stamping in here. I used my mushroom kit, and I thought that went really well with this whole look of this whole journal. And so this is masking paper here, and I like that for the crinkle and just the overall feel of it. And then right here I have my first mushroom here, rubber stamp, and I thought that turned out really pretty. I've been using kind of a, I think the color might be coffee, archival ink with my rubber stamping. I think that just, these mushrooms are just so cute. I love mushrooms, so put that right there, and you can see it on both sides, which is really neat. So, and then this is coffee dyed. I think this is coffee dyed graph paper, and here I did a little collage with, you know, pieces from the kit. And then as we turn, here's another little collage on this. I put a music book page in here, a little fold out with that. This is coffee dyed, and I also have a pieces from the kit here, like a little collage. And then this is avocado dyed paper. And here I sewed two pages together from the kit and made a big pocket here. And then in here I have, these two kits came with so much ephemera, I just, you know, kept putting it in throughout and back and forth so I could, you know, use it up because there was so much. But I have, you'll see, two journaling cards here, really cute. I did add things from my own stash too, and here's a pretty plain card, vintage. So those are in there, and I did put a little, you know, half circle here in order to be able to reach in there nicely. And then this is a little, the librarian. If you've been watching my lunchtime craft and chat videos, I've been cutting these out. This is the librarian certificate, And so I put one of those in here, just for fun, you know. And if you've been watching those videos, then you'll get one in person and see what I've been doing. You'll be able to read that because that's really neat. It's actually a copy of an original certificate I have where someone went to college for to be a librarian. So this is the second mushroom stamp right here. You can see it shows up on both sides of this masking paper. And then here's our second tab. And those are just so pretty. That same fabric that I've using here in this journal. And this is a bulb pin here with another charm. And this charm says peace. It's the word peace on here. It's really pretty. And this is coffee dyed lined paper. And then here's another stamp right here. This is the green masking. The other two were the brown. This is the green masking paper, the same crinkly paper. And here's a mushroom stamp on this one. So you can see the paper from the kit. The ones that are not printed on the back, I've avocadoed or coffee dyed. I think most of them are avocado dyed. And this is ledger paper here. Some more of my Rit dyed paper. And we're at the middle here, and so for the middle pages, I put on a piece from a kit here, this little owl. And I also border punched the sides on here. If you can see right here, the two sides are both border punch, and that just made for a real pretty center on this one. So here we're on the back half, and I'll just point out what's different. Like here's another mushroom stamp, rubber stamping, and it's so cute. It's a different one than you saw before. I have in that set, I have a set, and it is a set of 6. So I tried to use all of them, so I probably did pretty much use all of them in here. This right here is an envelope from the kit that you can make and use. And so in here I put a journaling, what did I put in here? A journaling card. It's a little bingo card. Those are so pretty. I love those. I might have to just print out a bunch of those and make some of those because I don't have any other bingo cards. So this will come in handy for that whenever I, just want to make some more ephemera and have some bingo cards on hand. Let's see, where did I have that over here? I'm not sure, but that's where it's going now. Oh, and this is a little paper clip that I put in here for y'all. This little owl clip. I love these too because they're different, So that's right there. A little collage of items from the kit here. That's a little, I don't know if this is a chipmunk or a squirrel, but I think it might be a type of squirrel because I think I have a squirrel book and I actually saw squirrels that don't actually have fluffy tails. So that might actually be another squirrel because I'm just not used to seeing them because we don't have that type of squirrel around here. Our squirrels all have the fluffy tails, but actually in that book I noticed in my squirrel book there are some squirrels around the world without fluffy tails. So I learned something new. So here's another tab, fabric tab with a little bulb pin. This one has a little bronze key on it. So that's another charm. And then here's another little collage with pieces from the kit. And you can see this pretty paper. And this is another pocket here. And in this one I've got, this is from my own personal stash, just some little paper postcards that I had made and coffee dyed. And this is a piece from the kit, one of those marvelous men, marvelous vintage men pictures. Here's another mini postcard from my kit. I just thought those were so neat. I made them, printed them out, coffee dyed them, and things like that, so they really look old. Here's another little traveling playing card. It's got travel tips on it. I thought those are neat. And then this is a piece from my kit. It's not from the kit. This is from my own personal stash that where I make my own ephemera. And on this is a little French letter, and the edges are torn so that it looks like, a really old letter. And it's small enough to fit in here. So it's just a fun thing that you can write and use on the back if you want, or whatever you want. And then this is a fold out on the avocado dyed paper, and I have another one of the mushroom stamp rubber stamps right here. And then here's another fold out of the music paper that's been coffee dyed. And here's a piece from the kit that I put right up here on this one. It was neat because it's a ticket. And I folded it over. It was shaped like that. And I thought that would be perfect to put on a fold over. So it does fold over here on the top of that page. And so here I have the flap of an envelope. You'll see the envelope in a second, but I used it as a tuck spot to tuck several journaling cards in here. And then I also put a little collage on here of items from the kit. Right there. And on this side I did there were several pockets in the kit. So I put one of the pockets on the envelope. So I was able to tuck a piece of ephemera in here in the pocket. This is like a little newspaper. And then here in the envelope, let me put that back in there. So then the envelope, let me tuck that back in there, and then the envelope folds over like this. It's sewn on, zigzag stitched on. And in here I've got another little certificate for you. And this one, yeah, that one's just a smaller one. So I did make those in different sizes. I like to print things out in different sizes to see how they look. You know, they're pretty cute. If you print them out small, sometimes that's really neat and fun to do. Here's another mushroom here. And then the back half of that card where I, sewed up the edges to make pockets. And in here I've got a little tag or journaling card from the kit. And this one has that squirrel on it and butterfly. So I just had that tucked in here. I have it sticking out a little bit in the top so it's easy to grab. And then this is another tab here that I think this is the last tab, the fabric tab, and it's on a fold over here. So it folds out like that and it's right there. So and this is a page with some more border punching here on this one. And then as you can see, the last couple of pages here, but this one has a pocket with some collaging and some tags. Here's a journaling card, another journaling card, and one of those pretty tags that look so old, but they're actually from the kit. So neat. I love those tags. I think that might be my favorite thing. The bingo cards, and this might be my favorite things. Those tags from the kit, they're so cool. And then there you go. And that's that pretty page from the front. And so here in the back I have a little tuck spot pocket again. And in here I've got one of the Marvelous Men, a journaling card, all backed with cardstock. And then this is another little receipt type paper I had, and this is from my stash of things that I printed out and copied, or actually I copied this from an original that I have. This is from the things that my youngest son brought me home one day that I talked about in one of my videos or a couple of my videos. And this was a full-size sheet, and I, again, printed them out in smaller size to see how they would look. And I think they came out super cute, They're cool original size, and they're really cute in the smaller size too. Just fun, So that's that one. So we went through that one in detail. Let me show you the little book, one of the little minis here. So with this little mini, I just used a piece from the kit on the front here. It's sewn on also all the way around, zigzag stitched with fabric spine and sewn in with wax cord. Got a little piece from the kit there. And then these are just cutoffs from the kit that I used to put in here. There's mostly digitals from the kit, and then there's some of that Rit dyed paper in here, some masking paper green. I even put some little rubber stamping in here. There's some ledger masking and masking mushroom. So you can see I kind of try to do this up really cute, even though it's just something that I'm including with the journal. I still try to do it up really cute. Rit dye paper, ledger paper. So there's a lot of pages in this little book right here, if you can see me flipping through. Just a lot of fun little pages in here. So that'll be fun. And it's also lined also lined on the inside with that pretty fabric. So just a cute little, I mean, you can see how small it is. Like this is the smallest one. Here's the next size up that's going with the journal. And I just did it according to what I had sizes of my cutoffs. So that's why they are this size. I didn't plan the size on these. So the second one I'm just going to flip through real quick because it is different. I can never seem to make two just alike. So it's a little different. And so, but I'm not going to take any of the ephemera out or, you know, stuff like that. So this one can go a little faster. So it's basically made the same. So you can see the things on the front are different. You know, here you can see it's made the same. And then as we open up, you know, it's made the same, but the items are different. But I'm not going to pull them out. You can see that they're there. And, you know, just a little, the collages are a little different, you know, everything like that. The pages are similar, but they might not be in the same spot as that one. And so I'm not going to, like I said, I just pulled that out, but just trying to show you examples. Oh, I didn't point out the buttons in that one, but I did put some buttons in on some of the collages. So like there's a button right there on this collage. Here's the card pocket. You know, the rubber stamping with the mushrooms is here. The fabric tabs. You know, so you can see same type of papers. A pretty little owl here, collage, and the envelope flap with the collage and a journaling card. On this side again, the pocket with this one has a piece of ephemera in it right there. And then, you know, here's the envelope with the, this one actually has a blueprint in it. I don't think I put a blueprint in the other one, did I? But I put a little blueprint in this one. It's a copy of a blueprint that I've also been making in my lunchtime craft and chat. If you watch that video, you'll see me cutting those out. So I put one in here. And then the another mushroom rubber stamp there. So you can just see the pretty pages in here. Another collage there. Mushroom stamp right here. And here's the second tab. Let's see. This one had the elephant on it. This charm here was the elephant. This was the other one that has a word on it, and the word in this one is believe. So as we turn, here's the music paper with a little collage there. There's a little collage on the back of this fold. That's the avocado dyed paper in this one. This one has avocado dyed paper in the middle with a pretty collage right here. And I just thought that coloring was so pretty. I love how, you know, you never know. There's no two alike when you dye paper. There's no two alike. Like, isn't that one pretty? So here's the back half. We're on the back half of this one, this journal. So the fold out with the ticket like the other one. And here's some rubber stamping. This is a fold out of ledger. And so on this side of the fold out we have the mushroom, and on this side we have a squirrel. And here's the envelope in this one. It was a different type of envelope, so I put it right here, the one that detaches. So here's the envelope. I've got the owl clip right here, and in here, you know, is a journaling card that fit. You know, I just picked one out that fit in there, so there is one in there. And then, oh, this side I tucked in a tag that I just had tucked it in right here. It just came off when I took the clip off. I just tucked it right there in the other side of the paper clip. And then we've got more of the masking paper. Here's a collage with a button here. Coffee dyed and avocado dyed on the back of these again, just like the other one. The graph paper. And here's another mushroom stamp. Here is, okay, I put another paper clip in this one. This is a different kind of paper clip. And then this is the envelope, another envelope in this one. And this one has a tag in it, or a journaling card. So that's just holding on right here with the paper clip. Like I said, these kits just had so much ephemera, I was just trying to use it, so yeah, I put that envelope there. Here's another charm with the key, just like the other one had. And then the masking paper here, and then the card with the journaling card inside. That's the back half of the card. And then here's another pocket here with a collage on it, and all of these, there's like 4. There's a little one back here. This is the travel tip card. And then here's the back with the different cards and the tuck spot. And a little mini with this one looks like this. It has like a tag here or a label on the front, so you can write something there or try to put a little picture in there. I just left it blank for whoever gets this to do what they want with that. You know, it looks like this. I used 2 pieces from the kit. I thought that looked really pretty together. Fabric sewn all the way around, black cord, and this one also has cut-offs just like the other one, you know, pieces from the kit, and like there's the grit dyed paper. Actually, this is a little pocket I made in this one. I made a little pocket in that one. And here's ledger. I've been working on these for a few weeks. Like, I think I started them before I went to Florida, so that would have been the end of August, possibly. I think I started cutting it out either then or when I just got back, which was after the first week. So I've been working on these for a couple weeks. And so yeah, I wanted to make them really nice and use both of these kits and just make, you know, I actually printed out more than I planned to, so that's why I made 2. I was like, I have all of this, I need to use it now. I didn't want to just put it into my stash, you know, I didn't want to add it to my room here, so I just said I'm just going to use it now and make 2 journals and all the little minis and use everything up. So here is a mushroom in this one, and the grit dyed paper. I made another little pocket right here, little side tuck pocket. So that's the little mini that goes with that one. Those are super cute. And you saw they both come with a little tie to hold it closed. So this is the little mini that's going to be sold separately. I just wanted to make a full. I like making these little mini journals, and let me tell you the size of this one. I think it's 3 by 4, but I want to tell you, make sure, because I didn't really actually ever measure it. So yeah, it's just like 1 notch below the 3 inches there, and then this is 4, and it's a little over 4, and it's like halfway between 4 1/4 and 4 1/2 to be exact. So in this one I do have a little bow tied in the tie with the same fabric, you know, that I've been using on these. And then here, let me show you the outside. So the outside has this label on it, and this one has some little clocks down here. So these were not, this book wasn't made from cut off. This was the actual kit that I printed out small. So these are full pages printed out small. And then this is the spine on this one, all sewn around, zigzag stitched all around the outside and all around the little fabric here. And then we've got wax cord right there. This has got a lot of pages in it, as you can see. This mini is chunky, so I put a lot in here. I don't even know how many pages. I'll put it in the listing. I don't know. I know the big ones I made with 40 pages, or that's 80 if you're counting fronts and backs. And I don't think that's counting the card either, so I didn't count the card as a page. But on this one, we start off with a little pocket, a cute little pocket with the birds on it here. Lots of little ephemera in this one too, as much as I could get in here anyway. A little One of the Marvelous Men and this little journaling card. And I just picked out all the little pieces that would fit in here, you know what I mean? And there was a bunch. Here is a little piece from the kit, and then some of the grit dyed paper. And I'll show you now. I say they are full pages, but if I had to cut them, like I print them out full pages, but if I had to cut them to fit, you know, that's what I did. So if it doesn't look like a full page, it's because I had to cut it down to fit in here. But I didn't cut it down that much. It was basically, I basically printed them out this size, if that all makes sense. So I got a pretty page to start off with, as you saw, and then the writ dyed paper. And so all these little decorated pages are from the kit. I've got a little collage here and a little collage here with a button. And then a little collage here. Just lots of pages, and all the pages, if they are blank on the back, they have been coffee dyed. Got a mushroom here, mushroom rubber stamping from one of my cute mushroom stamps, some collaging there. I think I did quite a bit of collaging in this one. Oopsie, got a little bit of gluing going on here. Okay, I'll get that in a second. I don't want anything to rip my button. Okay, maybe I can get it. Yeah, my button, it's okay, see? My button had a little bit of glue that came through the holes and it was trying to stick there, but it's okay. It will be fine. I just pulled the glue off, so nothing ripped or anything, but that's a pretty little collage there with the button I picked out to match this butterfly and the colors here, and then pretty picture of one of the Marvelous Men there. And then here we have one of the owl clips. Yeah, I made it just like the other ones, but just smaller, so super cute. And here's one of the envelopes, and it's got a drilling card in it. One of the Marvelous Men with his dog, and he fits right in there. I just love making these little mini ones too. I might have to just start doing that all the time. When I make a big journal, make a little mini one because they're so fun. And here's one of those cool tags that I love. My favorite tags. And that was just tucked right in here under that paper clip. And then we just turn the pages. You can see there's a bunch. Now this is like a little pocket tuck spot right here. And then I've got two journaling cards in there. One of the Marvelous Men and a cute little owl journaling card. Put those guys back in there nice. This is just a coffee dyed paper. This is looks like coffee dyed paper, but it's a piece from the kit. Here I did put a fabric ruffle in here, and instead of putting tabs in this, since it was so small, I put tabs in the bigger journals, and I put a fabric ruffle in this one. And I have a little, it's actually can act as a tuck spot too, so I put a little picture tucked behind here like that. And that's sewn on, that fabric ruffle. And here I have a pocket page, like two pages together that I made into a pocket, and I've got a cute little journaling card in there. And then the other side too, like this is the middle, so I put a pocket on either side of the middle. So like this one's a pocket, this one's a pocket. It's got a little finger hole in there. And in this side, let's see, that side I just had one item, it looks like, and in this side I have a couple of items. I've got a little mini playing card, and this is another little game card that I had, and then this is a little bingo card from the kit. So those are all in that second pocket here in the middle pockets, the middle pages. So tiny, right? I have to be careful. So just more pages from the kit here, all coffee dyed on the back. And then some of my avocado dyed paper and coffee dyed paper. I guess some of these are, this one was avocado dyed on the back, and this is coffee dyed. Yeah, that's what it is. This is avocado dyed. The the ones with the pink in it are avocado dyed. And then this is a page from the kit. Got a little mushroom stamp there, and a piece from the kit there. This is a little bird that I put on this page from the kit. And this is one of those, excuse me, this is one of those tickets that I was talking about in the other journals where it folds over. So I put the ticket here and it folds over this little flip out here on this ledger paper. And then here's a mushroom on this coffee dyed piece from the page from the kit. It's coffee dyed on the other side and printed the page from the kit on this side. This is some of the green masking paper, the page from the kit. Here is another ticket from the kit that I just put on here on this page. There's part of it here and it folds around, and you can put something on here. You can decorate it or write something on there, a date or a name or something, and it actually, I put on here to form a pocket that I could put some things in. So here's one of the Marvelous Men, and I've got actually 2 Marvelous Men in this pocket, 2 different sizes. They're so cute. And one of these little journaling cards. And then there's a teeny tiny journaling card. So cute, right? I rounded the corners on this little leaf, fall leaf one, which you can use to decorate, you know, further in this journal or wherever you want. So here's a little mushroom on this masking paper page. Little collage here. And we've got some of the Rit dyed paper, a piece from the kit there, and we're at the back with the back tuck spot with a couple of pieces. This is a little newspaper, one of the little newspapers shrunk down smaller, and one of the tags that's shrunk down smaller. Aren't those cute? I just love those tags. I love those tags. They look old, you know what I mean? It's so cool. So anyway, that's the little mini that will be in my kit, and I've got a string here that I need to cut off from something. Oh, it's already just off. It's just hanging. Okay. That's how it is with fabric, right? So anyway, that's it. That's everything, I think. Well, I was going to show you the leftover. I kept myself organized by keeping all the ephemera in here because there was so much. I would have just had it everywhere. But this is what I have left. So I'm going to divide all of this amongst those 3. It's going to be 3 listings. So amongst those 3 listings for the goodie bags. But I've got some of these tickets left. Some just like circles from the, these are from the Marvelous Men, I believe. Yeah, they got little men on the old antique bicycles. And, you know, there's some that look like postage stamps. The clocks, I had extra clocks. Some more of the postage stamps. These are cool. These little pieces here. I've got a few of those. And some of them are backed with cardstock and some of them are not. Because I wanted to have the option of either or, you know, whatever I felt like I wanted. I've got one of these left, rubber stamp. And then I've got quite a few of these little labels left. These are cool. I want to print out some of these too. These are for me because these are another one of my favorite. The labels, the little bingo cards, which I have one here, extra. And those tags, those are my favorite thing. Here's another bingo card. Aren't these cool? I love those. And then these labels are really neat too. I mean, these are just very, you know, you can use these in any journal. They're very neutral, so they're, you know, and vintage looking. So they're just very, you know, have a lot of options to use those. But you can see I have a lot of stuff here. Trying to turn it over so you can see, but kind of just get an idea. There's one of the little hats. These are cool too. Those are fun to use. And the birds in here were so pretty. Here's one of the birds. And you can cut them out in different ways too. You don't have to cut out, you know, the way it was meant to be, because some of the things I did do that with, they were something and I cut them out and made them into a different shape or whatever, or fussy cut or whatever. You know, you can do whatever you want. Just, you know, just have fun with these kits. So, like I said, this kit was from Shabby Dabby Doo Dah. So it's Tina that designed these kits, and I'll be linking that information below. This, I had all these pockets left. This is a pretty, really pretty journaling card here too. This is the one's paper, and it's avocado dyed on the back. So those are ready to go and divide up. But thank you for watching today, and I hope you enjoyed those. I really enjoyed making them and working with these 2 kits. It was so fun, and turned out so beautiful, I think. So I'll see y'all next time. Happy crafting, and I'll see you later.